squeezing it all the way to the bones.
Son, this has no bone.
Oh. Oh. Is this food? Is this food?
Okay. Woo. Hey folks, this is Justin from the Leonidas Knives and Gear channel. Hope you're doing fantastic out there, and it's just an absolutely gorgeous day where I'm at, just nice and bright and sunny. I hope it's not too bright for the camera. Sometimes, you know, things can be a little skewed with colors and whatnot, but welcome to, this is the talking portion, which unfortunately, you know, tends to be a little bit more boring than the testing portion of my reviews. It is what it is. I like to have fun when I'm swinging a tool like this awesome Halfbreed Blades. This is the CBA-01. That stands for Compact Battle Axe, Model 1. And again, I hope that nice green color is showing up good on the camera. Again, it's just really bright out here today. But I have for reference, mainly just kind of for size and comparisons as well. This is the CRA-01 by Halfbreed Blades. That is the compact rescue axe, and I do have a full review and testing footage uploaded on YouTube as well. I have a link in the description box. And for the talking portion of the review, I'm really going to try not to get tripped up in all the little fine details. This is an expensive tool. It's getting close to like the 400 USD, the US dollar type range. For example, also the rescue axe here, it's getting close to about $300. So they're expensive tools, and you know, people like to see some of those details, but pretty much all the specifications are going to be on the website. So what I'm going to be going over is pretty much anything that's you know, maybe that I just didn't like, and talk about what I liked or what I love about this little compact battle axe. But I will say, I will go ahead and get some basic specifications. The sheath here is a Kydex base. It's got a really nice, it's like a molly locking type setup on there to put on, you know, gear, whether it be your backpack or tactical rig or something like that. So very versatile Kydex sheath, very well made, very well form fitted. My only complaint, I would say, with the sheath was I would like to see possibly in the future another safety strap, simply put, because there are two, here, actually I'll go and show you up close here. Since there are the two blades on this, you can accidentally rock the other blade out. So the one, on one hand, you know, the safety strap on the one side is good. It locks it in there nice and tight. On the other hand, it could come out on the other side. So, you know, again, you have the one safety strap, and that's awesome. And it does work, but I think something for the future, I might like to see two safety straps. Now, as for the actual axe itself, it's a D2 steel based, solid chunk of steel. And the handle scales are G10. Really awesome, you know, well-made tool, and the materials are you know, utmost high premium quality. Again, all the deep specs, thickness and everything on that, you can get all that. But yeah, I mean, it's a solid tool in the hand, just like the rescue axe. One thing to know is the weight. This battle axe here is getting close to 3 pounds. The little rescue axe here is more like 1.5 pounds. Now, as for what I like and didn't like about the actual axe itself, first and foremost, with that weight, it's pretty awesome. You can really get some power in the swings. The head, to me, you know, is weighted almost perfectly. It's well balanced with the dual blades. I really like that. In comparison to the rescue axe, I did say in my review video of this that I felt like there was too much weight in the handle, and with that, in that case, I wasn't getting enough power in the swings and in the actual hits, because I didn't feel like there was enough weight in the head. Now, that's a little bit different with the battle axe here. I could get some really powerful swings out of this. Again, being around the 3 pound range, it's a lot of weight, but it's enough weight, you know, that helps you get some amazing, you know, powerful strikes with this bad boy. So I will say that, you know, the weight and it's distributed very well again on both those blades. Each blade, it's about just a little over 2.5 inches long, so pretty decent cutting edge. The handle is sculpted well. It's comfortable. I will say, and I use this with gloves and without gloves just to try it out both ways. The way the handle's sculpted, and I'll get a little closer here, it's sort of like, comes out to like a T almost. And if you put your palm in the middle of that, now that can almost be a little too aggressive. Can almost be uncomfortable. So I would say in the future, I would almost see that smoothed out a little bit. It looks good. I like the look of that. It's a very aggressive look. But I think for comfort, maybe round it out more like a ball handle, a little more comfortable in the palm swell. But you can get a really good, strong grip on this, good two-handed grip, you know, single hand grip, two-hand grip. I found that the double hand grip, very aggressive. I was able to get some fantastic, phenomenal, you know, aggressive strikes in with that. One other, you know, downside was that hammering into some things, the way the beard is, I did get it stuck. I had the same issue with the little rescue axe. You know, is that a deal breaker? Not necessarily. It just depends on what you're going to be using this for and what you're chopping into. You know, like thin sheet steel, things like that. I kind of had to, you know, tug on it, you know, pull it out. You know, put more leverage into it and work with that. So that was something I noticed, getting stuck on the beard there. It looks great with that beard, and it gives you extra cutting edge, but there are disadvantages to that. But still, I was able to get some good, you know, solid strikes, you know, cut through some pretty heavy stuff, pretty, you know, tough stuff. It's a well-balanced tool, and, you know, maybe with just a few small modifications for the future, that it could be, you know, just like a perfect tool. And I think it's, for what it is and what you pay, of course, again, this is more of a high-end, you know, more expensive type tool. But for the folks who, you know, might actually be using this, it's probably going to be money well spent. You know, is this going to be like your ultimate bushcrafting axe? Yes and no. I mean, a double bit axe like this taken into the woods could be beneficial. Now, for the weight, you could probably find some axes that are going to be lighter than this that can perform, you know, just as good, maybe better, but still, this one will, I will say, for chopping and things like that, yes, it will absolutely perform. Yeah, it's just, I would say it's, you know, in the tactical breaching style at that point, that, you know, because it's just such an aggressive little tool with that weight and just the overall, you know, build of it. I had a fantastic time with this little battle axe. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I like this little rescue axe, but I do feel like with the battle axe, I was able to get a whole lot more done with less fatigue, because I felt like the axe was doing more work for me. And I think that's just because, again, the weight of the head and the way it's bounced out. But yeah, it's fun. I like it, especially for collectors out there. I know some guys who've collected some of these. Yeah, this thing's awesome. It really is a little battle axe. It's just something you don't see very much anymore these days. It was kind of refreshing to see this on the market. Super stoked to get this, and yeah, I enjoyed it. Had a good time. So again, that was just kind of my talking portion of the review. I hope you folks enjoyed it, and if you did, give me a thumbs up, please. If you can, drop me a comment in the comment section down below, and also if you're not a subscriber, hey, please do that as well, so you can keep up to date with you know, what's coming next. Thanks again for your time.